Welcome back to the Cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Ethereum is getting ready for its next major move in the market. In just a moment, I'll be going over the important levels to pay attention to for support and resistance, and also my next Ethereum price targets. And something else important that I will be discussing later in the video is the fact that now over 200,000 Ethereum have been permanently deleted, but the real number is much bigger than that. That is currently worth nearly $1 billion worth of Ethereum that has been permanently deleted. And now the crypto markets are plunging into fear, and I will be explaining all of that and more in this video, what it actually means for the price of Ethereum. So definitely make sure you're watching this entire video from start to end so that you're not missing out on all of this valuable information. And just before we jump into it, I really do appreciate it if you could just drop a like on this video down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more videos just like this one. It only takes a couple of seconds out of your day to click like and subscribe down below, and it's completely for free. And you're going to be getting all of these important updates every single day here on the channel. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight to what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see here, this is the potential falling wedge pattern that I have been discussing for Ethereum over the last 1 to 2 days here on the channel. And right now, at least at the time of filming this video, the price is currently testing the top line just here. And this top line of resistance is currently coming in at roughly around 3.4K. Now, obviously, the markets can be very volatile. So by the time you're watching this, the price could be totally different. And that's why it's also important to follow me over on Twitter to get these real-time updates throughout the day. And the link to my Twitter is in the description down below. But yeah, what's great to see here on the 4-hour time frame, and this isn't really anything new for the subscribers out there because I have discussed it over the last few days, nearly over the last week actually. The RSI is currently in a nice uptrend here on the 4-hour time frame, and this also really goes for the MACD as well. We're no longer trending to the downside in the MACD, at least on the 4-hour time frame. On the daily time frame, that is a different picture. As you can see, technically these oscillators are still heading to the downside ever so slightly on the daily time frame. So this daily uptrend that we're still technically in, because we haven't broken into lower lows just yet on the daily chart. But with that being said, this daily uptrend does look quite weak according to the RSI and the MACD on the daily time frame. But when you're even looking on the 12-hour time frame, what we're seeing here is very interesting, because as you can see here, the RSI on the 12-hour time frame is actually starting to bottom out a little bit and actually curve back to the upside. And if you're looking closely in the MACD, any moments now, we're just about to get a bullish cross, and the momentum is about to shift into the bullish momentum. If the price of Ethereum stays at around the current prices, so I'm talking between around 3.2K to 3.4K or any higher than that, but just to be honest, as long as we're staying above around 3.2K, then it's very likely that we're going to see this bullish cross in the 12-hour MACD within the next 1 to 2 days. And let's just take a look at the last bullish cross that we saw in the 12-hour MACD just here. That was when the price of Ethereum was at around 3.2K, so only just below where we are right now. And from the moment that we actually got that golden cross in the MACD on the 12-hour time frame up to that high that we actually ran into the resistance, that next pump over the next 4 days actually resulted in a 27% gain to the upside. Now, obviously, just because that happened previously, it doesn't mean the exact same thing's going to happen again, but it can give you an idea of what we could expect. But it's still important to pay attention to my next price targets, even if we have broken out of this pattern, because first of all, the technical price target for a falling wedge pattern is the top of the wedge, and right now that's where these resistance points are coming in at around 3,500, really around 3,570 to be more precise. And if the price goes any higher than that price target just there, we also have the golden pocket to pay attention to, right now coming in at just above 3.6K, so around 3,650. So those are some important resistance levels that I am paying attention to after, of course, we break this immediate resistance level coming in at around 3.4K once again. And what's very interesting about this descending line of resistance for that falling wedge pattern, it's also coming in at the 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is, as you guessed it, 3.4K. And what's very interesting about the 38.2% Fibonacci level is if I just close that Fibonacci retracement tool there and bring out a new one from the low at around 1700 that we saw back in July up to the recent top at just above 4,000, as you can see here, we've got got the 38.2% Fibonacci level coming in at just above 3.1k, around 3,150 give or take, and that's exactly where we found massive support just recently over the last couple of days. And once again, this is nothing new for the subscribers out there. I've been discussing this level as huge support for Ethereum. And also on top of that, we had the 50-day exponential moving average, this yellow line just here. I don't know if you can see that. So we had all of these different support levels coming in at just around the same sort of price. So the fact that Ethereum is holding above that level, that is amazing to see, because I mentioned in my last video, if we actually see a strong break below that range, so below around 3.1k down towards 3,000, then that will seriously be a bearish sign for Ethereum in the short term at least. But obviously the price never once confirmed a break below those important levels just there. And now getting into all of this Ethereum that has been permanently burned off the network. For the brand new viewers on the channel that have no idea what this is the Ethereum Improvement Proposal 1559 that we saw quite a while ago actually. It was roughly around 1.5 months ago that we saw this Ethereum Improvement Proposal implemented within the London hard fork upgrade. And for the beginners out there, what this EIP 1559 upgrade actually is, it basically takes a large portion of Ethereum transaction fees and actually burns them. So obviously when you're sending Ethereum from one wallet to another, or even an ERC20 token such as a stablecoin that's sitting on the Ethereum blockchain, or even buying and selling NFTs on the Ethereum network, basically any transaction involving the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to be charged a transaction fee to complete that transaction. And before this upgrade actually went ahead around 1.5 months ago, that transaction fee would go straight to the miners, the people mining Ethereum. And then obviously the people mining Ethereum would then sell that Ethereum back onto the market, providing an extra selling pressure and obviously not reducing the supply of Ethereum whatsoever. But after this Ethereum Improvement Proposal went ahead around 1.5 months ago, once again, a large chunk of those Ethereum transaction fees, instead of going to the Ethereum miners so they could just sell that Ethereum back onto the market, instead it actually goes into the Ethereum network and gets burned. So with every new Ethereum block that is mined, there is Ethereum that is getting burned within that block with all of those transaction fees. And if you're wondering how the Ethereum miners are still actually making money, well, they're still getting the block subsidy every single block. And also they can still receive some transaction fees, mostly in the form of tips. So basically, if you have a transaction that you want to send through really fast on the Ethereum blockchain, you can actually make that transaction a high priority transaction so that it's executed ASAP. And by doing that, you simply increase the mining fee. And that increase in the mining fee, once again, that will get sent to the people mining Ethereum. But yeah, now with that explanation out of the way for the beginners out there, once again, this is the total Ethereum right now that has been burned since that upgrade went ahead. But this is actually a little bit delayed. If you're looking at the real-time upgrade just here, and actually let's refresh this. Right now, over 292,000 Ethereum have been permanently destroyed, completely deleted from the Ethereum network. And that currently equates to nearly $1 billion worth of Ethereum. By the time you're watching this video, it probably would already be at $1 billion worth of Ethereum that has been permanently deleted. And so this is actually very bullish for Ethereum, at least in the long term. Obviously, this doesn't have too much of an immediate short-term effect, but in the longer term, this is taking more and more Ethereum away from the circulating supply. And this is also resulting in Ethereum's inflation rate reducing, which is obviously a bullish thing. So no matter what really happens in the short term, even if we see another major crash, I would only see all of that really bearish price action as buying opportunities, because in the long term, once again, we're still looking bullish, talking about many months and years from now. And looking at the crypto fear and greed index today, I did actually cover this in my Bitcoin update video, but I'll quickly mention it here for those that only watch my Ethereum video. As you can see here, right now, we are sitting at some new lows that we haven't seen in well over a month from now, nearly 2 months ago, since Ethereum was at around $1,700 at that low back in July. So this is honestly really refreshing to see, because over the last 1 month or so, we were sitting in the greed levels, and only last week we were sitting in extreme greed just before that crash. And I'll let you guys know that that was a very big warning signal that we are due for some bearish price action very soon. And obviously the bearish price action came not long after that, because pretty much the next couple of days we plunged straight into the fear zone, and right now we are dropping lower again. And this is actually great to see, because the lower that we go into fear and as we approach the extreme fear zone, that is actually very bullish for the price of Ethereum, because once again, the last time we were down at those extreme fear levels, the Ethereum price was bottoming out at around $1,700. So anytime that I look at fear, I see buying opportunity. And if we see extreme fear, that is when I go the most heaviest into Ethereum. But anyway, that's just about everything I have to say for this video. I hope hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe to this channel with notifications turned on for more videos just like this one. I post these updates every single day here on the channel, so by subscribing and hitting that bell icon down below, you're going to be getting all of this valuable content every day here once again. And obviously all of this is completely for free, and as always, I really do appreciate all of your support on the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. But anyway, that's just about everything I have to say for this video. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.